What is happening, everyone? Welcome to our playthrough of the First Berserker Khazan. I've actually been playing this morning on the live stream. Then we're in early access mode for this game for the next few days. The normal game, for people who didn't pre-order the deluxe edition, will come out later this week. So I wanted to start my playthrough series in conjunction with my casual live stream playthrough. So that one we started past the demo, but this one we're going to start at the very beginning of the game, work our way all the way through. Not sure how many episodes it'll be because I haven't beat the game yet, but we will see. Super excited for this one. This is probably the best new Souls-like, but it's almost like Nioh and Sekiro mixed together. So, very cool game. Super hard, but it has some tricks up its sleeve to help people that are struggling. Not just difficulty settings, but things like every time you lose against a boss, you still get experience. So, just let this cutscene play through, and then we will get started. And if you watch my demo playthrough of this first few couple hours, you can skip ahead to a later episode.
So this is how a hero ends up. Do you think he's a traitor? Shh. Quiet with that kind of talk.
A physical form.
So if you know nothing about this game, you're going to play this dude, Khazan, who essentially has a demon spirit inside him that makes him a tough dude.
A body, at last, a body. This one we like.
So if you've played Sekiro at all and Nioh, you're going to see a whole lot of comparisons here, but in my opinion this is better than both of those games.
What happened?
At least so far.
What happened? Your body, it's ours now. Our mission requires it. Surrender. Surrender to us now. You hear us. Join us. Or get out. No! Stop!
Alright, just get to our first rest point so we can get going here. This game's kind of like Nioh with an anime style, and it's got a lot of quick parrying mechanics. Like, very similar to Sekiro.
Stop. You really want to die? Then embrace the energy of the blade if you want to live. Your body is fully healed. The power of death cannot claim you now. Do you feel it? The energy of the netherworld. That is what flows through you. Now, join with us.
Alright, so we're going to start out with the dual wielding, but soon we'll get rid of it and we'll graduate to the greatsword, which I prefer. We have 3 weapons. We've got dual wield and a spear and greatsword. So the trick with this game is it's a parry mechanic. We call it the blink. You want to do that. Try to time it so that you can get the white bar down on everybody. And your goal is to wear down that white bar to knock them down to do a brutal attack. Really challenging boss, mini boss over there. Big monkey dude. Give him a go. Might not be able to beat him with at level 1, but we'll try. Oh, don't get grabbed. Damn it. So you gotta get the timing in this game. If you don't get the timing, you're not gonna last. I am not getting the timing. Try to get into a good rhythm. Down. Don't think we're gonna get him here, having no life. And that's what you want. Get him down to stagger him, and then you do a brutal attack. Alright, so if you've played Nioh, you're gonna constantly get upgraded everything. This game drops weapons and it drops armor constantly. And the more you have similar armor, like a set, you'll start to get perks. Alright, so Got 5 main stats. Vitality, which is your health, also will increase your attack damage slightly and lower your weight. You got endurance, which is going to be your health, stamina, and your attack damage a little bit. Strength, which is attack damage, health, lower weight. And then willpower, which is going to be max health, attack damage, and proficiency. A little bit attack damage, max health. Now what you'll see is the additional stats is what matters. So you got stamina damage increase, dodge stamina cost decrease. That means you use less stamina. And willpower, stamina recovery, so how fast you get your stamina, and your guard stamina damage. So damage when you're guarding to your stamina. Stamina recovery, and you get a little bit of stamina damage decrease for received. So what I like to do, I did a video about this on YouTube for early game. Early game, I like to put most of my stats into willpower, proficiency, and then I'll put some into vitality, and then eventually we'll start putting into these as well. Essentially, you're going to build a quality build throughout the game, so it's okay to bring these all up one at a time if you like, but I do find early game, I like to have more stamina and health. So I'm going to start with vitality, and then in the next level I'm going to put 2 in here, and I'll just keep putting it in until I get those to 15 each. Alright, let's continue back. Same as any Souls-like, every time you rest, it comes back. The game really wants you to block and do the perfect parry. You see how bad guys hurt you in this game. Alright, so just a dodge mechanic. You want to get past this guy and take out the archer first. I don't know. Ah, that's alright. Until we get a couple levels, it's going to be a little challenging at the beginning, especially with this dual wielding. I'm not a huge fan of dual wielding. It is better than the spear. Spear I'm really not a fan of. Alright. Well, let's try to keep the archer at a distance here. Ooh, we are struggling. There we go. And we're going to level up pretty quick in this first area, so don't feel bad if you have to die a bunch and keep going back to level up bit by bit. Alright, so this is the walk behind. Get guys from behind. Just gotta walk, don't run. And you see that? You know how to press square on PlayStation. I believe it's X on the Xbox. Then airdrop. Heinmach. That's our first area. Alright, so shield bro. Essentially you want to use your heavy attack on them. Or you want to get behind him or get the perfect parries. At this point, I'm just putting everything I can on every time I get it. Alright, so we got our consumables. So anything in your hotkeys will be on the bottom, like that.
A lacrima, a tear, a soul. Accept it. It will give us strength. Now you too will hear the memories of the dead.
Alright, let's continue just to put them in these main ones till we get a little higher. And it's mainly just because we don't have the great sword yet, so you need to invest in stamina and health. There's no point putting too much in strength right away. Come on, shield bro. Alright, I gotta take this guy out.
I need to see my daughter.
And that's essentially a bomb. Alright, it's time for the first real challenge. This guy can be pretty hard. So get ready to be doing a lot of perfect blocking. Just want to get that wipe down, his stamina. Oh, that's alright. I expect to die a lot in the beginning until I can get a little stronger. I really need some good armor. Alright, let's try this guy again. Work on our pairing. see why I said to make sure you get your stamina guard up, because you can get staggered really easily early. There we go. Get this chest. Alright, now he does respawn, so hopefully we can survive to the next checkpoint. And a tier summon stone is, so when you die, if you've got a lot of the lacrima, a lot of your experience or your souls from other souls type games, that number in the top right corner, that's 2,360. So if you die and you lose those, you can use the summon stone and call them back, especially if you're you got a lot and you're worried that you're not gonna be able to level up. Get that in a second. See if I can get behind this guy. And just drop down where he was. Now, we won't be able to do anything with these for a while. But you want to destroy those every time you see them. They'll be used for upgrades later on. Alright, and the next checkpoint should be right up here. Again, we're going to put everything into these 3 stats for a little bit, at least we get to 15. Alright, we're going to fight that scary growling monster in a bit. First, you got to get through these monkeys. Don't go that way. Ground will fall underneath you and kill you. These guys can be pretty annoying. They like to hop around a lot. Same thing here. Don't go to the left. That'll fall down. If you do have stones, you can throw a stone at them. Doesn't look like I have any. So that guy's gonna come over. Try to hit this guy quick. And that's why we didn't go to the left first. Alright. We'll just go down and get... nothing over here. Yeah. Alright, grab this. Drop down this monkey. And another one's going to come up right there. Be careful you don't fall. You can fall here. And there'll be more monkeys coming up at this part. Should be one more coming up around here. Alright, another one of these big guys. Same as before. Oh, lifted me off my feet. Go. So we're gonna go that way, but before we go there,
Yetis! There are Yetis here! Everyone run!
so the next save point's up there. Before we do that though, go here. If you don't have very much health, feel free to go the other way first, and then you can come back this way. You'll just have to fight the monkey twice. Just try to get rid of these guys. Okay, let's back up here. Alright, now there's a hard guy up here, so get ready for a fight. You can always pop these soul tear dusts, give yourself a little bit of health. These are good for your stamina regen. Alright, let's try this guy out. He can be pretty intense. Like I said, if you don't have a lot of health after you beat the monkey,
Did you see that?
go get the save point
It's a
first.
giant Yeti.
Alright, now we can continue on. There are... can't really see him, but there's a monkey hanging on the ledge over there. There he is. Something I find in this game is all the timing for your blocks are delayed. So you don't want to tap it. You want to hold it. So instead of a tap, you want to do your parries with a little bit of a hold after you press it. That way you're doing your parries slightly before the action. Alright, let's get this. Alright, got a whole bunch of levels we can do here. 2 for each of those. So something to keep in mind, depending on the weapon you choose. So see, this one scales with B scaling with willpower and a C with strength. So to use the dual wield the best, you want to put most of your scaling into willpower, which is why I say at the beginning of the game, it's a good idea to scale willpower before strength until you actually are getting to the point where you have a strength sword, if you're going to use the great sword. That's why I prefer to level up that way, at least for this area. So final boss for this zone is right up there, but we have to knock this down for a shortcut.
Here he is! Grab him!
And get ready to fight a bear. Tough little bear in here. You can sneak up to get that first hit on him if you want. Like the camera like this. Come on. Oh, that was sloppy. This treasure, and then we'll probably do a run through to get the shortcut. Alright, so we don't have, oops, didn't even do that. We don't have a lot of health here, so I'm going to run through and get a shortcut. So craziness is going to happen here, just ignore it. Run by this guy. And let's just get this shortcut. There we go. Now if we die, we can always come back right here. We're probably gonna die. Or not. I am impressed that we didn't just die there. Alright, so I'm gonna rest anyways. We'll re-kill those guys, get some more levels. Come on. So this is essentially the first area you can farm in. Oh my gosh, that guy's shooting me from way over there. Never had that happen before. Alright, let's go take care of that guy that was spamming from a distance. Oh, where did you come from? Do a little run around here. I don't usually fall down there, but I haven't had that guy attack me before.
Help! Help me!
There, you've been helped. Alright, so... So level 8 is going to be pretty hard to fight this first boss. So I'm going to just do a quick round here, try to level up one more. Let these guys kill each other for a second. You can always sprint it to the bow and arrow guy. So let him do the work for us. Alright, should get enough with this guy for one more level. Almost. A little short of our next level. Alright, take this guy out one more time. Yeah, so that's already enough for a level, but we'll kill these guys in the meantime. And honestly, if you can't take out that big gorilla that easy, you're not going to last long against this first boss. Yeah, so I'm getting really good upgrades here just because I have 3 of the set for the Hound set. So it's better just to keep them on. Alright, let's see how we do. I'm expecting I'll get killed a few times here. I think last time I beat this guy I was close to level 12. So this is when you definitely need to learn his timing and be able to perfect block. Come on, big boy. When he backs up like that, go for that move. Ooh. Yeah, we may not get this guy the first try. Dodge that, because he can hurt you really bad, obviously. Going to do a special move, dodge right before it hits you. Right now. You want to dodge just as it's about to hit the ground. You can get behind him. Oh, and I'm dead. That's alright. Alright, we're going to stay in normal. You can always change it later. So every time you fight a boss and lose, you actually will continue to get more experience. Which is a really cool feature. That way you eventually just can grind against the boss. Still want to get these to 15 before we work on the other 2. Try to dodge that in time. And when you stagger like this, try to get a few hits in before you do your brutal attack. Time for the dodge. Ready to dodge, Ray's about to hit you. Right now. Oh, see, I missed that one up. Really hurt me. And I'm dead. That's not good. I'm not gonna get him this time, but that's okay. There we go. I did not think I was going to beat him. Power of being patient.
What have we here?
I was helpless. I was lucky it was the Bantu who found me.
Are we awake, sir? You have a ghost possessing you. Apologies, but to conquer it, you must undergo the trials of the Snow Mountain. You must be careful. The ghost possessing you is a powerful one. It will be very dangerous to purge yourself of it.
Your body. We must have it.
Alright, so we are going to call this first episode here after beating that first area and boss. And we'll continue on the next one, up the ladder to the trials, where we'll unlock our additional weapons and the great sword, which will be our primary weapon through this playthrough. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.